Does it matter if you don't keep your house clean? Does it matter if your business is dirty? Do you hate doing the housework? Do you have a specific day for cleaning your house or you don't bother? What about your car? What about the second or third drawer in your kitchen? What about the bathroom? What about your business? How often does that get a clean out, and does it matter? And it seems that there's a spectrum of people. There's people where it really matters. They're totally and completely absorbed by keeping everything clean and tidy. And then there's people right at the other end who just don't care. If everything's a big mess, it doesn't matter. Well, it's interesting because in business, that has been researched and studied a lot. And 5 out of 100 people won't do business with you if your business is dirty. Now, that's only 5 out of 100, so it's not very many people. But you don't know whether they're going to be $1 million customer or a $10 million customer or a lifetime customer, or what they're going to tell other people about your business. If it's dirty, they won't do business with you. I have business colleagues that when they go to a restaurant or a cafe, they go to the toilet first, and if the toilet's dirty, they don't eat there. In the exercise profession, that has been studied very carefully because there's often showers, toilets, food facilities. You're lying on something that people have sweated on before. What about the floor's dirty? There's a whole heap of things that can happen in a gym. Dirt, 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 dirt. Now, some people say, who cares if it's dirty? It's just a workout for your immune system. I've heard that many times. But what about your own personal headspace? How do you feel if your house is messy, if your business is dirty, if things aren't organised and tidy, versus how do you feel if they are? Now, some people have they just don't care, and I get that. But if you want to, I'll rephrase, if you want to have a reputation in business, a reputation as a person for being systemised, organised, disciplined, focused, committed, is it possible that people will be looking at those things? So, and I'll give you some simple examples. There are some people that will look at your fingernails first, and if your fingernails are bitten or chewed or the nail polish is chipped, they won't want to do business with you because they think that you're stressed, or you can't handle pressure, or you're not very disciplined, or you don't have self-respect. Now, they're very judgmental things, but is it possible we live in a world where people are very judgmental? So when it comes to cleaning, when should you clean in your business? Obviously, if you don't want to lose those 5 out of 100 people, then cleaning is a really important thing. And having managed health clubs all over the world, and I'll give you this is my worst story for this. I managed a health club in Brisbane, Australia at one stage, and it was a part of a big facility where I managed the gym section. But the rest of the facility, huge, tennis courts, swimming pool, squash courts, a really big, just a big activity centre. So I supposedly wasn't responsible for cleaning the toilets. There was a big cleaning crew for that. They cleaned the whole facility, including the toilets. Until one morning when a lady came out of the showers and walked to the front desk. There was the gym was really busy. There was people coming into classes, going out of classes, going into the gym. And she threw onto the counter a big pile of pubic hair that she had collected out of the shower. And she said, "And you expect me to shower with that?" Everything just stopped and people looked at this big pile of pubic hair on the counter. And I'm sharing that with you because that's one of my worst experiences. What I did learn from that experience is that the cleaning of the toilets is not the responsibility of the cleaning crew. If I want people to be members at my gym and to love coming there and to not cancel their membership because of the dirty toilet, then I need to take responsibility for the toilets, which I did. When it comes to health clubs, again, you've often got spas, swimming pools. They're all things that people who are health conscious, who are clean conscious, who are, what do they call it? OCD, so that everything has to be organised and clean, and now they call it a disorder. I'm not sure why. There's television shows of the extremes where there's people who are really pedantic about cleaning and then people who are hoarders and have big messy houses and they put them together and see what happens. None of that's important. I'm just asking you personally, what's important to you? And if you have a headspace that needs to be clean and tidy and organised, and things aren't clean, tidy and organised, is it possible that you can't focus effectively? The reverse of that, is it possible that some people use cleaning as an excuse not to do other stuff? I have to clean my house. I have to clean under the fridge. I have to make sure that the shower tile grouting has been scrubbed with a toothbrush. I'm just using some of the examples that people have shared with me. One of the things, and this is just an interesting personal note, my mother was German, my father Hungarian, a hungry German, And my mother, as a German, very, very pedantic about cleaning. And my father was a builder when they moved to Australia after the war. And when he sold houses that he had built, they were in pristine condition. So I had two parents that were very, very committed to things looking beautiful and being really clean. So I was brought up like that. And I got at one stage in my life very fanatical and very, cleaning was controlling my life. And the cool thing that happened to me then is I got puppy dogs. Now I now have 5 dogs. They sleep on the bed with us. They come inside every single night. And what it's done, and I think this happens when you have children. I don't have children, so I'm not sure. But I think that you become less fanatical because you want to enjoy the time with your family. So I love having a clean house and I love everything being organised. And I'm one of those people that if you came to my house when I wasn't here, I would know that you had been here. If somebody came into my home, whether they even just drive up the driveway, I would know that somebody's been here because I keep a very clean home and I keep everything organised and everything's got its place. But I've controlled that fanatical side of me, and perhaps that's the genes from my German mama, because I have dogs. So I don't waste time on cleaning if I'm going to invest time with my family. I make sure that I invest time every single day on the cleaning part. I don't have a cleaning day or we clean on Sparkle Day Sunday. No, I clean when things need to be done, which means there's stuff to be done every day. And when you've got 5 dogs inside, I vacuum every day and I dust every day because I've got dogs inside. I'm only sharing that with you because one of my core values in my life is actually cleanliness. Because if my house is dirty or my business is dirty or my office desk is messy, I can't focus and function effectively. Now, there's plenty of people who don't live their life like me, I get that. But I never want to hear I'm really over it. I'm sick of hearing people's excuses about why they can't get stuff done. And people do share that with me. I can't exercise because I'm too busy cleaning my house. Versus I can't be bothered cleaning my house, which means they also don't look after their body either because there's no self-respect for any part of their life. This is not a judgment. This is a personal question. How do you need to live your life so that you can live your life to the max? I can't start my work at my office desk until I'm all organised, systemised, clean and tidy, because then I can focus totally on what I need to do. I don't go to bed at night if I've got a messy house or a dirty car or things aren't organised and systemised the way I need them to be because I don't sleep well. That's just me. So is it time in your life, if you want to have a successful, happy life, living your life every single day to the max, 100% loving life, is it possible that you need to sort those things out? But if you're in business, please take note again, 5 out of 100 people will stop doing business with you altogether, or they will never start doing business with you if your office is messy, if your business is dirty, if your shop is unclean. So they're just some things to consider. So if you don't like cleaning, it could be a really good idea to get a really good German cleaner. How's that? My mother taught me all the really cool things about cleaning. I'm not sure who does that anymore. All the things that make cleaning easier and simpler and faster and a way to keep your house really, really clean. So all I'm sharing with you is I'd love you to be happy every day. I'm here every day because Romex is about be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that you love, be financially free and have great people in your life. And there's 4 parts to that. Healthy, fit and strong is self-respect for your body. So I think that comes naturally to have then self-respect for your surroundings. Having a career or business that you love, obviously that needs to be successful financially. You don't want to lose 5 out of 100 customers because your business is dirty. That could affect your financial freedom and security. And the interesting thing, because I have a husband that's not quite as fanatical or pedantic with cleaning as I am, but because he loves me, we've separated up the chores very effectively. There's some things that he'll never do and some things that I don't have to do, and we just do them. We don't argue about them. We just do what we're supposed to do because that creates a great relationship. So that's when people say to me, Rowie, how can you be happy every day? You're always so positive. Because I've sorted all those things out. If you're not living your life the way you need to live it, could be today, be a great day to say, I need to clean, I need to tidy, I need to get organised, I need to work out what's going to work best for me so that I can live my life to the max. Super duper doo, how are you? Living my life to the max.